Hey YouTube Nazca, been a while since I posted a video, but yeah, gonna be doing one today. This is my T.G Drain deck that I've been playing for fun for a while. So let's begin pretty much. I haven't quit Blackwing, don't worry. It's a little refresher, I would say. Taking a break from the deck. I didn't break it or anything. It's still one of my favorites, but I built this for fun because I thought it was pretty cool, and I just like the play style and how it plays. So let's begin with the monsters, and it wouldn't be a TG Drain deck without TG monsters. Haha. Let's see. So I play 2 strikers, 3 werewolves, and 3 rush rhinos. Let's begin with what these guys do and why they're in the deck. TG striker, you can special summon this like a cyber dragon if your opponent controls a monster on the field. Werewolf special summons itself if a monster is on your opponent's. If a monster that has level 4 or lower special summon. Rush Rhino, level 4. It's the beater. It's the beater of these guys. It gains 400 attack when it attacks during the damage step, so it becomes a 2000 attacker, which is really cool. 4 stars, 3, 2. Guess what that means? You can make a Trishula. And also a Mistworm if you play them both like I do. But, they've all got their purposes. And they all search during the end phase, like Dark Soul, if they get destroyed. That just makes them pretty awesome. I like these. Very bionic. Werewolf. You can use these to make a level 5. Or, you can go Rhino, Striker, level 6. Ooh, it's very early right now, but I just happened to wake up this early and I had nothing to do, so hey, why not? Let's make a video. Let's get on to the other monsters. 2 King Tiger Wangas, 3 Reborn Tengus, and 3 Beast King Barbaros. With the King Tiger Wangas, this monster basically, if he's present on the field, and if a monster that has lower attack, as 14 or less is summoned, then the monsters basically get destroyed. So this card wrecks agents by itself. Within itself. Reborn Tengu's, great field presence, it's not affected by skill drain. Just great field presence, just comes out. If I synchro with it, I get another one, really cool. I played 3 Beast King Barbaros. I use these guys just because they have to be in the deck since I'm playing skill drain, It's really cool. Becomes a 1900 beater if normal summon. If tributed, I get to blow up the field, but I'm never going to do that. You play this mainly just because you have skill drain within the deck, and it becomes a 3000 beater. Really cool. With King Tigers, my friends told me that people have given me stuff for playing this main deck, but you just play smart with it. I just won't summon a striker or a werewolf. Like if you're gonna play this, just play around it, And if he happened to have a Horn of the Phantom Beasts attached to him and other cards, it becomes a pretty big monster, and your opponent just can't get over that, so all their stuff's gonna die. Insectors, there's a new deck coming out in Order of Chaos that runs an archetype called Insectors, and they all happen to be under 1400, so King Tigers for the win, because those Insectors, they can be very pesky. I also might build that deck, but I highly doubt it. I really like this. My friends probably will. I'll do a review of that instead. Alright, and that's it for the monsters. Let's get on to our spells and traps, and we'll begin with traps. 2 Starlight Roads, 1 Solemn Judgment, 2 Warnings, 2 Bottomless, 3 Skill Drains, Torrential, 3 Horn of the Phantom Beast, and 2 Blast with Chain, my personal attack. Starlight Road, obvious reasons, because I don't want my stuff getting blown up in mass amounts, such as Dark Hole, Torrential Tribute, Icarus attacks. What else? What else is there? Black Rose Dragon, and also Jirak Meteors. Excuse me. Solemn Judgment, Solemn Warnings, Bottomless Trapple, Skill Drains, Torrential Tribute, Horn of the Phantom Beast, blows up everything. Negates everything, negates summons, hole for monsters to fall into, so monster removal. Skill Drain, this incapacitates monsters. So, example, Hyperion, incapacitated, cannot blow up stuff. He's just a beater. Christia, incapacitated, just a beater. So I'm free to special summon. Pretty much anything. Anything that has an effect. I really like this. You pay 1,000, incapacitated. And as you can see, the monster on this, I believe, is Hades. Haven't seen that guy for a while. Torrential Tribute blows up everything on the field if something gets summoned. Horn of the Phantom Beast, I really like this card. Gets you pluses, lets you maintain hand. It just gives you hand advantage. The monster equipped with this gains 800 attack points, and also if it destroys a monster or sends it to the graveyard, you get to draw a card. So hey, Wangu, attack. Or a Beast King Barbaros if you just want to be a jerk, you know. Blast with Chains. I really like this card. My personal tech. I got bummed because my friends kept blowing up my Horn of the Phantom Beast before I got to use them, so I figured, hey, I'm just going to throw these in, because they do almost the same thing. I just don't get to draw a card, but, you know, my monsters get a 500 extra attack boost, and also, the cool part is, if this is destroyed by a card effect, I get to destroy a card on the field. So, if they happen to MST this, I can just chain, activate, attach to my monster, blow up something on their side. Really cool. And, you know, if you have it attached to a monster and Scrap Dragon happens to be on your side of the field, blow it up, and you get to destroy 2 things, which is awesome. Okay, that's it for traps. Let's get on to our spells. You guys like my sound effects? Spells. 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Dark Hole, 3 MSTs, like a boss, and 3 Paldualdus. This lets me revive my monsters. This is great for bringing out Barbaros, you know, for a great last push. Dark Hole, massive monster removal, 3 MSTs. That's right, I play 3. It is very helpful in this deck, especially if you run into someone that just happens to be using Royal Decree. I'm not gonna say who, but someone. That someone's my friend, actually. I hope he's watching this. And 3 Paldualdus. These are a great card. Great card to have in the deck. Lets you get to pick out your options. But it also lets you grab stuff that you need. So, like, oh, I happen to have Skill Drain on the field, a massive amount of protection, and, like, my opponent has, like, let's say 2 set cards, or nothing at all. And I just need that monster to go for it. Duality, grab a Barbaros, summon, it's a 3k beater, go for game. Duality doesn't really affect the deck. I don't special summon, or I play around the card. I don't special summon constantly. But yeah, I really like the deck. It has great early aggression, and it lets me harass as soon as I can. And let's get on with the extra deck. 1 Stealth Swarm Roach, 1 Utopia, 1 Black Rose Dragon, 1 Gaia Knight, 1 Colossal Fighter, 1 T.G Wonder Magician, 1 Scrap Dragon, 1 Cataster, 1 Brio, 1 Hyper Librarian, ooh, Trishula, Mistworm, Stardust, Alloy of Justice, Decisive Armor, and Thought Roller. I may take us out for another Stardust, but, you know, I have him in there just because he's a badass. Everyone knows what these does. This is what the Thunder King does, but it just gets run over, unfortunately. It does less. I might take this out. I don't know. Utopia, Black Rose, Blow Up the Field, Gaia Knight, Quick Beater, Colossal Fighter, buff guy that just keeps coming back no matter how many times you kill him. Goku. Well, it's Iron Man, but, you know, he does what Goku does. Dies and just keeps coming back. T.G Wonder Magician, I totally forgot this was a tuner, so that kind of screwed me over a couple of games that I've been playing and testing the deck. Let's get these moves over a little bit. Scrap Dragon, as I said earlier, great card, staple monster. Pop my Blast with Chain. I get to blow up 2 things instead of 1. Let's see. Cataster, of course. Oh, wait, not two things. Oh, I totally missed that. Well, it's still a great card, regardless. Let's see. Brio. Bounce card. Hyper Librarian. Lets me draw. I make a lot of level 5s. Happen to have 3. Trishula. This lets me go for control. Mr. Worm lets me go for aggression. Whoa. Stardust Dragon. Probably should put in another one since I'm playing 2 roads. Decisive Armor, Gigantic Beater, can make him really easily. And Thought Ruler. So, that's it for these guys, and let's get on to the side deck. Whoa. One Grand Mole, 1 Striker, 3 Forbidden Lances, I love this card, 1 Chalice, 1 Heavy Storm, and then there's 2 Smashing Grounds, 3 MIs, 1 Creature Swap, 1 Book of Moon, and a Mind Control. Grand Mole is just there for monsters that I just can't run over. If I don't have a skill drain on the field, play it, whaya, bounce your monster back. The Striker is when I want to switch to this, is when I want to run this engine. I'll have more targets to use it with, and it just works wonders. It just works amazing wonders. Like rage-inducing wonders. And sorry, just burped like a lot just right now. 3 Lances. I know I shouldn't be running 3, but I just happen to like 3. I don't actually use this 3rd one, but it's just there for the looks. But you know, if you guys ever watched the anime Neon Genesis Evangelion, there's a weapon there called Lance of Longinus. This just reminds me of it. Forbidden Chalice. With Lance, you know, I can use offensively, defensively. It decreases a monster's attack by 800, but it's unaffected by card effects. Spell and traps. Chalice negates the monster's effect, but they gain 800 attack. Again, I can use this offensively and defensively. I actually might bump this up to 2, and then just run 2 Lance and 2 Chalice, but we'll see. Heavy Storm, Mind Control, Smashing Ground, monsters that I cannot kill. TG1EM1. This lets me swap my TG monsters with an opponent of my choice. So I get to choose pretty much. Creature Swap. Less selective, but I don't like... It's cool. It's fine if they have only 1 card on the field, I guess. But it's still great regardless. I ran this on my Twilight Recruiter. And there's a Book of Moon. Alright. And I've also got a special treat for you guys, because you guys will be the first to see my Orica cards. So let's get on with that. Oh, and this is kind of an example. I made this token. This is my Gorse token now. She is a character from the game BlazBlue Continuum Shift. This is Moo 12. And let's get started. So pretty much I learned how to make Oricas while I've been gone, and I'm starting to sell them on eBay. I sold a couple, but I'm gonna sell these for about $12, because, you know, it's kind of expensive due to buying ink and supplies and such, but, you know, it's pretty cool. But yeah, this is a Stealthstorm Roach. These are printed on actual cards. So this is actual backing, and it's a hollow foil, as you can see. Super rare. So pretty much, whoops. Such you guys get a better look. This is the Stealthstorm Roach, Utopia. Elemental Hero The Shining. Another Shining that I happen to have, Gaia. This is a Great Tornado. This is a Absolute Zero. Judgment Dragon. Bryonic, Dragon of the Ice Barrier. Gungnir, Dragon of the Ice Barrier. Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier. I don't know if you guys can see that. Another Brio. This one's more mature than the other one. Cataster. Thought Ruler. Stardust Dragon. Shooting Star Dragon. I don't know if you guys can see that. My camera. Shooting Quasar. For all of those who don't want to go buy one. This is a Red Dragon Arc Fiend. TG Hyper Librarian. Ooh, this bummed me out. I don't know if you guys can see these. Dark Arm Dragon. This is a Black Rose. And this is a Armor Master Grapha for all those who want a very sexy Grapha. Dark World players. Chimera Attack. And these are my Scapegoat tokens that I made for a friend. He really likes them. These little buggers right here. But yeah, he's pretty happy when he got them. And, you know, plus they're super, not common, which is pretty badass. This is a Gore / Cayenne token. And I guess you can use these as fluff tokens. It's just there for if you have a token deck. But this is a Dark Magician girl, and this is a Dark Gaga girl. I just made them because I thought they were pretty cute. Let's let you guys get a better look. Smile. Another smile. Pretty cool. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you very much, YouTube.